3/15, 2021. 60-minute chart. GameStop was halted again today. Okay. And we put the highs in and then we put the lows in right here this morning at 223. So there was a big drawdown here on that 60-minute, and it got support right above that 100-minute period moving average, but still remains down on the day on GameStop with it being halted. The gap open was positive $13 this morning, and the high was 283 and the low was 223. So there are trading ranges in GameStop currently down, changed since the open though. So you take that open with that gap, it's minus 30, and then change, okay, is minus 17.22, minus 6.51% on GameStop on the 60-minute chart. Having said that, a quick snapshot of a daily chart right here, that 10-day simple moving average on GameStop is right around 203, somewhere right around there. And on that daily, we can see that top, but what we don't see is new highs being broke out of these highs. They're lower here today. And then we came down and we tested the support there. And we did, you can see exactly right there. It goes back over to that wick. And then the 10-day moving average, we're going to set an alert on GameStop. Option trading room. Join the free 5-day trial. Let us power you in trading the options on GameStop. Here we go at Masters at Getting the Entries. Let us show you the $200 calls. The high was $97, but they could have been bought down here with us at around $50. Look at here. The $220 calls, they were $81.77 on the high. The low was $42.74. Do you know how to get the entry, and do you know how to sell them? Option trading room. Sign up for the free 5-day trial. Let us power these entries, and let us show you we are the ones that know how to make the market, because we are the market maker in these calls. On the put side, you can see it's all green at the moment and whatnot. So the $300 puts had a fairly decent trade. $63 on the low and $86.95 on the high. Current bid and ask, $82.75 by 79, this and that. So what we are saying is GameStop provides that volatility for the people that love to buy GameStop. Okay? And on certain days, it goes up and it works. And then on certain days, it's red. And then on the put side, today, it's green. And we take a look at what the put to call ratio is. We take a look at the lows and the highs across the board and where they're currently trading. Where the lows are over here, up and out of the money. They bought 5,300 contracts on the $300 strike. Oh yeah, they did. They bought 3,100 contracts. There you can see it. The $350 strike, 3,700 contracts bought at the $400 strike. Oh yes, that's right. And that expires in 4 days from now, as it does. And we know what will happen is that these premiums will drop on these things that are out of the money. So you got to be careful about buying up here and about where GameStop is going to go. This is what the traders are trading. They bought 5,300 contracts already, and they piled in because the high on the $300 call was $43.55, but the low was $15.57. Okay, so they're 22 right now. We already have alerts set up, ready to go. Get in the free trial, make money, do it now. Don't hesitate. GameStop, call side of the market, the put side of the market. The volume on the put side is much lower than the purchasing. They did purchase 8,100 contracts at the $200 puts, which are below the market. They were 25.45, but that low was 11.10. And right now, the last print was 1980 on those. So there is a big commitment there. So that is the biggest commitment. Looks like they've traded 4,000 contracts on the 150s below the market. The low was 357, high was 999, and they were. So the open interest on some of these things are increasing, particularly on that $200 put, which is way out of the money. But that is down there where that support level is. It makes sense that if people are on the long side of GameStop, they would be looking at that $200 put option in case it did gap down below it. No one ever knows overnight, and we know that part of it. Once again, call and put ratio, where GameStop was trading, what the highs, what the lows were on all various time frames, support, resistance. Then those entries have to be made based on the intraday range on GameStop. And GameStop intraday range right now is exactly $60 intraday. That moves the call side and the put side on GameStop.